What's up, YouTube? I'm Choctopus coming at you with another Super Smash Bros. Ultimate video. I'm going to take a break from gameplay to do a DLC discussion today since I never really had the time to do a deep dive since Joker was announced. And with Joker being the first DLC character from the Fighter's Pass coming to Smash Ultimate, the speculation continues as to who's going to be next. And in an interview with Reggie, he says that the Joker coming to Smash, and I'm going to use quotes here, is emblematic of the approach they're taking to fighters, meaning that they want new and unique fighters to join the roster. Completely understandable, which hopefully means we're not going to get any more Fire Emblem characters. Now, today's video is going to cover two things. Characters that I really would like to see in the remaining 4 slots, and characters that I honestly think have a shot at making it. I'm going to speak regardless of spirits because, in all fairness, we don't know what's going on in the spirit realm. I've seen Mario as a spirit and other spirits inspired by characters on the roster, so I'm going to assume that they're not deconfirmed. Now let's start with my top 10 picks, and feel free to drop your list in the comment section below. Dixie Kong. Dixie can be different enough from Diddy that she doesn't have to be an Echo Fighter. If we're being honest here, Donkey Kong Country 2 is probably the best in the series, and Dixie definitely deserves a spot amongst the other Kongs in the roster. Do I think this is going to happen? I'm not sure. I mean, we did get King K. Rool, but, you know, also we did get 2 characters from Metroid with Ridley and Dark Samus. So it's not completely out of the question. I just think that Nintendo is going to aim more towards third-party characters before we continue this list and talk about other first-party characters that I would like to join the roster, but I'm not going to get my hopes up because I do think they're going to be heavy on third-party. Bandana D. I've seen an overwhelming support for Bandana D in the last couple of months, and honestly, I'm on board. You know, give me a spear and a bandana and I'll join the tribe. He's been in multiple Kirby games and is a playable character in the form of a dream friend in Kirby Star Allies, which Nintendo has been heavily promoting additional DLC characters for, and I'll admit, I didn't think he'd be a possibility prior to the last Direct when Piranha Plant was announced, and completely changed everything for generic baddies everywhere. Black Shadow. Now, a lot of people are going to agree with me here. F-Zero is a highly underrepresented franchise, and it's disgusting. It almost feels like the franchise that Nintendo forgot, and unless there's plans for a new F-Zero game, I don't see Nintendo adding another rep into Smash. I understand that may not always be the case, but I would love for Black Shadow to finally make an appearance, in addition to us finally getting a new F-Zero game, since I think the last one we got was GX on the GameCube. Sora, and this one is a bit convoluted in terms of licensing rights, but Sora and his Keyblade and spells could have a great potential moveset. The question becomes, is Disney willing to play nice? But this may be the most far-fetched of all my top requested characters, but crazy things have happened, and Nintendo has been batting 1,000 lately, so we really can't discount anything here. Mallow. Mallow is the second party member that you picked up in Super Mario RPG, and had the ability to morph his hands into a hammer and other cool lightning abilities because, after all, he was technically a cloud person. However, if they're going to go with a character from Super Mario RPG, it's going to be Geno. It's not going to be Mallow, even though I do think Mallow would be a lot of fun to play in a Smash game. Scorpion. I didn't think anything of Mortal Kombat characters in Smash before last week, but the announcement of Mortal Kombat 11, and especially Mortal Kombat 11 coming to the Switch, it only seems like a logical addition. Now, I've been playing Mortal Kombat since I was a kid, and was probably nowhere near the acceptable age of playing Mortal Kombat games, but Scorpion could have a really cool moveset, and act as a hybrid between Simon and Richter and Ryu and Ken. Dr. Eggman. Yes, I know, he's another spirit, but I think Sonic is in desperate need of a second rep in Smash. Now, Knuckles was assist trophied. Tails is another good option, being that he's also only a spirit, but I think Dr. Eggman would fit the unique and different mindset, especially with all of the gadgets and robots that he's had since the start of the franchise. Banjo Kazooie. While I've never played a Banjo game, it was an iconic series, and the duo are beloved characters, and most people's best memories with the N64. I do think that they could operate as a mix between Donkey Kong and Duck Hunt with an interesting medium to heavyweight moveset. Crash Bandicoot. Crash has a potential great moveset that ranges from throwing Wumpa Fruits to hopping in a go-kart Wario style, along with using a Koo, maybe as a shield or a counter, and multiple spin attacks a la, Mario, Dr. Mario, Luigi, and Crash is an icon. He's a gaming icon, and I do believe Nintendo is looking to go big here. I've been predicting this one since the beginning, so I'm hoping this one comes true. All right, number 1, Geno. Now, I am a part of that niche Geno supporter group. In fact, I'm the leader. I've been a Geno fan since May 13th, 1996, when the game released in the States, and I played it into the ground. Yes, he's a spirit and a character icon for online lobbies, but he has been in very high demand, probably since Smash 64, and he can offer a unique moveset, which is what Nintendo is looking for. Maybe he's not as iconic, since he's only starred in one game and made cameos in 1 or 2 other ones, but I'm a believer of the impossible, damn it. Geno will always remain my number 1 pick, and I'm sure he's bound to make the cut eventually, one of these days, maybe in Smash 14 when they run out of characters. Now, moving on, I'd like to talk about who I logically think is going to make the game, regardless of how I feel about that character. And the first one is Travis Touchdown. Now, Travis Strikes Again has been hyped up for the last couple of months coming to the Switch, and No More Heroes was originally on the Wii. And at this point, I'm sure that Suda has a great relationship with Nintendo. I've personally never played any of his games, but I know how loved they are. I know how loved the Suda is and his games, and it's, in my opinion, a similar case to Megami Tensei and the spin-off Persona series. Number 2 is Scorpion. Now, let's face it, Scorpion is also a gaming icon, and the announcement of Mortal Kombat 11 not only releasing in April, but releasing on the Switch alongside the PS4 and the Xbox One is huge news, because when's the last time we had a Mortal Kombat game on a Nintendo system? I think it was GameCube, maybe? And I don't even know how good those games were. I feel like the timeline really sets up for an announcement before or around E3, where Nintendo is going to want to kill it, and a character announcement like Scorpion can do it. Pun not intended. My only concern is, would they consider Scorpion too violent for Smash? But let me know what you think about that in the comment section below. Crash Bandicoot. Another big move for Nintendo and the Switch was getting the Insane Trilogy, which was an amazing remake of the original 3 Crash games, and I spoke about how perfect his moveset would be for Smash, and we've seen nothing regarding him in Spirits Mode or anything else, and we also have the remake of Crash Team Racing, which is making its way over to the Switch as well. I've been calling this one since day 1 when Smash was announced, and I do think we're going to see it. Last but not least, we have Banjo Kazooie. Now, Nintendo and Microsoft have really been playing nice lately, and it really came to surface with Fortnite's crossplay. Now, Phil Spencer even said it in a tweet himself, that he's willing to let Banjo appear in Smash. Now, as far as evidence goes, we've seen some data mining sources say that other rare files exist in the game, but there's no evidence of them as spirits or anything else. So, with that being said, I think this is a possibility leaning towards Banjo coming to Smash. Like I said, he had some iconic games on the N64, and he's a very loved character, and he's also one of the most requested characters for the roster. Now, those are my top 10 picks for characters I would like to see make the final 4 slots in the roster, alongside with characters that I do think logistically have a shot at making it. Now, let me know what your thoughts are in the comments section below. Who do you think is going to make it, and who would you like to see? What does your dream DLC look like? If you enjoyed the video, please hit the thumbs up button. It actually helps a lot more than you think it does in terms of other people seeing my content. If you are new to the channel and this is your first time here, please subscribe. We've been doing almost daily Smash videos, but I have a lot of great content planned, so if you want to get notifications for that, subscribe, and if you want to take it a step further, hit that bell up top. If you'd like to interact with me in some other places, there's some useful links in the description below. I have a Twitter and an Instagram. I also have a Discord channel that I am pretty active in and talking to viewers, and even going as far as setting up rooms and playing matches with viewers. I stream. I mean, I've been a little lacking lately, but we're going to be streaming World of Light in its entirety, which is why I haven't touched that side of the game yet. But thanks for watching. Have an awesome day, and we'll catch you in the next one. Later.